Girl, what's up with the High Heels and Tea podcast this season?
Girl, we've been popping. We've been popping, having so much fun doing this podcast, man. Who been your favorites so far?
Girl, Sunshine Monroe and Tommy, girl.
Ooh, speaking of Tommy,
What?
girl, he is hosting his live podcast.
He is?
Yes, girl, August the 3rd.
Girl, that's gonna be too fun.
It's gonna be fun as hell. Then we got Karma Boys performing, and we got special guest Obi West coming in from Las Vegas.
Period,
Just
girl.
to sit with us and do the live High Heels and Tea podcast.
Yeah.
Okay. So, make sure y'all get y'all tickets available right now at eventbrite.com.
Go get those tickets.
Get the chance to come out, have a good time with us, hang out with us, good check, unscripted conversations with the High Heels and Tea podcast. And guess what? In addition to Obi West being a special guest,
You also have a chance to come and be a guest with the High Heels and Tea podcast if you get your ticket today.
eventbrite.com. Click the link in the bio and come join us. See you soon.
It's the High Heel Tea podcast.
Yes, sir.
Where we speak on real topics that'll make you laugh. Looking good, smelling good, that's a boss chick.
Yeah.
6-inch heel, show you how to walk slick.
Hey.
High Heel Tea with Crystal Lee and Ree podcast. High Heel Tea with Crystal Lee and Ree podcast. High Heel Tea with Crystal Lee and Ree podcast. And it's the podcast, and it's the High Heel. High Heel Tea with Crystal Lee and Ree podcast. High Heel Tea with Crystal Lee and Ree podcast. High Heel Tea with Crystal Lee and Ree podcast. And it's the podcast, and it's the High. Let's go.
Hey, welcome back to the High Heels and Tea podcast. I'm Crystal Lee.
This is Rihanna.
And y'all, today we are joined by the beautiful Karma.
It's my cousin. It's my cousin.
What's up, y'all? Real quick, y'all. The intro that you just heard, the intro to the podcast, it's the High Heels Tea podcast.
Crystal
Yes.
Lee and
No, you got to
Ree.
be like, yes, sir.
Hey.
I know the ad-libs. Y'all got me blushing. Yes, Karma is the creator, the rapper behind that content that you heard. So thank you, Karma, for even doing that intro. Number one of the High Heels and Tea podcast.
Of course.
And then two, thank you for joining us again, because she been on the podcast before, like back in the OG days when we
Way
listen,
back.
Get back.
Way back.
when we was trying to just figure it out,
Oh,
like
yeah.
we in the basement
But
mixing
we,
and matching.
but we
Right.
the
Right.
master
The
shit.
podcast.
The very beginning. The
Yes.
very beginning.
Yes, thank
Sure.
you for joining us. But to those that are not familiar with you, to the viewers, the listeners, can you share a brief background on who you are and all that good stuff?
Of course.
Yes.
So I am Karma Bars. I am an artist. I don't just define myself as a rapper. I do mainly rap, but I sing as well.
What? I didn't know that.
Yes, and I'm working with my manager right now on some vocal coaching. So
Yes.
Okay.
real soon, be
Yes.
dropping some new music,
Yeah.
some like poppy, fun. I just want to make like some happy,
Good stuff.
enjoyment music,
Yes.
So yeah, so I've been doing music since like 2014, 2015. So like almost 10 years or so.
Yes.
I love music, it's my passion. And yeah.
What inspired you to pursue rapping, singing, artistry altogether in the music industry?
Well, to be honest, growing up, I always wanted to be like an entertainer. Like I always wanted to be like a model
Okay.
or just something. Like I knew I was
shit.
gonna be something,
Yes.
And then
whoever I say,
I always been influential, to people.
Yes.
People, girls always like look up to me and like wanted to be like me and stuff.
Mhm.
So I'm just like, I can channel, my music, based off what I've been through. Like I could put that out there like that, So it just came together.
It's always in you. It's just always been in you.
Yes.
So you said now, like, okay, I'm not sure what your music was before. I've heard it before, but I just heard you say, like, now you just want to make fun music. You just want to make happy music. What got you in that space to feel like, you know what?
Happy time.
My music, I can tell it's a reflection of where you are. Like, what got you in that space?
What mainly got me in that space is just going through like a real toxic relationship, and now I just feel free and just liberated. I just want to I'm just at peace. I
Yes.
just want to make good music, and I've realized like my past music, it touched people emotionally, and and it's like in a sad type of way.
Okay.
So I'm like, maybe I can reverse that and touch people emotionally, like in a happy type of way.
You talking about like a trauma bonding song?
Yeah, and
Yeah.
I just don't want people to see that side of me.
Yeah,
You know? So
yeah.
I want to keep it cute. you know?
Yeah, but that's not where you at. We grow, and what we do should reflect that. So I'm excited. I can't wait to listen and hear more of this happy music because I'm in a happy space too. You know,
Yes.
Ree in a happy space.
Soft girl
So,
era.
listen, we gotta be
Passenger
happy.
princess. We're not driving. We're not taking the trash out, ladies.
Listen, we just want to be happy.
Right.
I just want to be happy. So I know you working on an EP, working on releasing an EP. What can you share about
But what's
that?
the EP? Let me say that first because I don't even know what the EP is.
I just
So
know
I can't
EP.
give too much information right now, but
Okay.
an EP is just like a small kind of like not album,
Okay.
but it's just like a small amount of songs, like 5 or 6 songs.
Okay.
And it's just kind of like an introduction to like who you are, like kind of letting people know like what they're getting ready for whenever you do decide to drop an album. you
Okay.
know? So
Like
it's
a
just like a
razzle
promotion,
dazzle.
like it's just like a
Yes.
little mixtape type of thing. Like a little
Yes.
mixtape,
Yeah,
you know,
yeah.
something to ride to. So yeah.
Okay.
All right. She said she can't say too much. So yeah, I'm a back off.
Yeah, but I am working towards like dropping it like this summer, you know, so the girls can have everybody can have some you know, to
summer
vibe to, because I make my music for everybody.
Bop,
Yes.
bop, bop, bop.
Some bops.
Some salsa, you know, salsa dancing and stuff. Yeah.
So how many songs do you have on it?
So it'll be like 5 or 6.
Okay. How long does it take for you to create a song? Because real quick, I'm gonna interject. We literally asked her if she can do this intro, and she was out of town, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, she was.
She was like, we was like, well, we need it by a certain day because there was certain content that we was trying to push out,
Yeah.
and we wanted to have this new look to the podcast with the intro, being one of those things. And she's like, yeah, all right, I got you. Nothing less, right? My kind of girl. I'm an executor, so it's like I kind of have that persona in relationship with people where, you know, if I say I'm gonna do something, it's getting done, right? I don't need you to hassle me. I don't need you to be like, where is it, whatever.
Yeah.
But I was just like, all right, okay. She said she gonna do it, cool.
And she did.
Baby, when I tell you, Rihanna sent me the audio clip, I listened to like the first couple of seconds and I paused it. And I said, oh shit.
They're like swim.
I rewinded.
I'm so glad y'all like it. I was so nervous. I'm like pacing at home, like, cause you know I
I
got
couldn't
like
get through it.
I'm like a perfectionist. I'm like, it
couldn't
gotta
get
be right.
through
I
it.
hope they like it.
Yes.
Like
I could not get through it. I waited for my kids to come home. I sat on the couch like, hey, y'all come over here. Listen
The whole
to
time,
this.
I'm sending it to everybody. I'm like,
Yes. Sent it to the videographer. He was like, that shit's fire.
Yeah.
Like, that was so dope. But the turnaround was on point. Number one, thank you for even doing it. And two, thank you for your professionalism with it. Thank you for just sticking to your word and giving it, because you could have gave it, but it could have been a month away.
Are these my flowers?
Yes, girl. Thank you. Thank you. I
We
appreciate
appreciate
people
it,
like
for
that,
real.
for sure.
Yeah.
How long does it take typically for you to create and create a song?
I'm gonna be completely honest, y'all. I just be freestyling.
Yeah.
Like,
because you that dope.
Yeah, because in the past, thank you. In the past, I'm very lyrical.
Yeah.
You know, that's hit the karma bars. But I used to just write, you know, and I used to put all my, you know, everything that my pain and everything I was going through in my music. But now I just, like I said, I just be whatever. I go off the beat.
Yes.
I go off the beat, and when I heard that beat, it was just instant. I'm like, this is the intro.
The intro gives me chills every time, man.
I be excited about it too.
Every time.
Y'all make me want to make it into like a whole song.
Like,
Come on,
what more
give it to us.
can happen with this? Because listen, maybe an outro. I don't know, but something different. But to
That'd be
me
dope.
personally, the goal was to just elevate the podcast, and it's just like anything
that.
you do, we can always come back and always do the podcast. But every time we come back, it needs to be better and better and better. And when I tell you that, put the podcast on a whole nother level, because it could have been anything for the intro. You know, as you know, it's music out there. It could have been anything, but it was craft specifically for us. And I was just
I feel like our intro video matches so perfect.
you do. So I told her, and I told Terry, I'm like, listen, we need to kind of like do more to it
Yes.
to really bring it out more. I do love it what it is, but
But
I
it
feel
matches,
like
though.
we can do way
It does.
more.
And you know what?
It
Y'all,
matches.
honestly, I feel like I owed that to y'all.
Why?
Because you've been asking for it. It been years. That was like
Yeah.
2021.
Yeah.
And I remember, and I was just like, damn, like, what you doing? Like,
Yeah.
you know, like, this my passion. Like, quit faking.
Yes.
Plus,
Get 'em
I
what
love
they-
doing it.
get
Like,
'em
why
people
not
what
do
they
it?
want. Get out
Yeah.
people what they want.
So I'm like, I gotta do this shit. I gotta kill it.
I remember seeing you at Rihanna stuff. You was like, Chris, I was like, so you looked if I haven't seen you in years.
Yeah,
And
the
even
years,
when
yeah.
she mentioned you and she mentioned your government name, I was like, who the hell is that? And she was like, my cousin. I was like, the girl to call her Kwame when you talking to me. I don't know that,
Well,
but
that is my name.
you
That's
we
her
so
name
listen.
now. She
Okay.
changed her name.
Well, boom, I feel
But the
good.
thing is, I'm so used to
calling her.
calling her
Yeah,
government
and my
name
family
because
do it. You
I
know,
grew
they
up
still do it,
with
but
her.
it's okay.
Yeah.
It's my
Okay.
So it's just different for me. And I
Yeah.
even when she told me, she's like, I changed my name. I'm like,
You like
Yeah, a lot of
that
people don't
said.
know that, but
Okay.
yeah, it's like I go out, people call me that, and I'm just like keep it moving.
Yeah.
But then if they went to like elementary or something,
It's
they don't know.
understandable.
So I have to explain, you know.
Yeah.
But they be okay with it. Going forward.
So, who coming up for you? Doesn't matter gender. Where was some of the in the music you was inspired by? Who was some of the artists, or what was the genre of music that you was inspired by?
So of course Eve hit the Paw Prince. I mean, she
Yes.
got like some raccoon scratches or
Listen,
something, but
it's hers raccoons.
yeah, it's like
The
possum
paw
scratches.
Yeah, it's like claws. Or
But-
it's
all sexy though, but
I still got
But yeah.
some Nikki stuff.
y'all looked at her titties.
But yeah,
Some
I love
claws.
Eve.
You like that paws?
Growing up, I love
claws.
Eve. I love some of the women, MC Light, Missy Elliott. I'm old school.
Okay,
so-
you give me them vibes, like that kind of group of women vibes too.
Yeah, of course. And then like the new, I like, Nicki Minaj, Beyonce, of course. I love R&B. Whitney Houston, Tony Braxton.
girl, Whitney Houston and Tony are my two favorite.
Yeah.
All the time. Yes,
That's a bad bitch.
that's
Like,
it. Especially Tony. Tony like
Tony.
60.
Yeah, she's
serving.
yeah,
And looking
beautiful.
fine as fuck.
Yes,
Serving,
baby. Black
okay.
baby facts, black
I
baby
wish
Man,
I aspired to.
that's
I'm
how
48.
That's how I'm being
Yes.
60.
Look, I'm 48.
I feel
I can
like
definitely see you at 60, like looking the same. Listen, I absolutely love her.
Yeah, I love her. Yeah, for sure. So Tony Braxton,
Yeah.
Beyonce, Whitney, of course. Just a mixture of everything. Like I like
Yeah.
all type of music, girl. I
Yeah.
like what's her name that won American Idol?
Fantasia, Jennifer
No,
Hudson.
Kelly Clarkson. Like
Kelly
I like
Clarkson.
Kelly
Okay,
Clarkson.
okay.
Like I like Jonas, but like it's a mixture of like
What
Taylor
happened with
Swift, all
Kelly
types of
Clarkson? Didn't she divorce the man and end up having to pay him all that spousal support?
man,
stuff. Yeah, that's wild. Yeah, I seen that.
Gotta stay strong.
gotta stay strong, people.
Gotta keep it together, ladies.
Yep, stay focused.
Never make too much money. or hide your money like they do.
Like they do.
This point.
Okay, give me your top 3 favorite songs of all time. Doesn't matter the genre, because you definitely, I could tell you tap into different spaces.
Okay. So top 3, number 1, of course, will be "I Will Always Love You." I love that song.
Oh my God.
Like it make me want to cry, y'all.
I know. And why are we torturing ourselves like that?
Yeah.
Like, why you want to cry?
Yes.
You
be so
rewind.
sad in the
You
corner.
feel good though.
Yes.
It makes you
Because
feel
some
good.
things
It's her voice.
It's some
unmatched.
things that you don't try to make yourself cry. It's just like earlier when Tony was here. I wanted to cry.
Talk about the stuff.
Yeah. Exactly. It's just some stuff that just hits you. It just makes you feel good.
Yeah.
Nothing you could do.
It's her voice is unmatched. And the delivery of everything was just unmatched.
Yeah.
I used to, when I was a kid, I know you got 2 more to go. I used to listen to the Bodyguard soundtrack. Yes. So I know I can sing the soundtrack now. Every song off of it. Yes. Okay. Number 2.
Okay, number 2, of all time, it'll have to be probably Lil Wayne.
Which one?
Probably Grown Man. I love this
Which one is
song.
Grown Man?
Sing gone.
What did it say? He say,
Which one is?
damn, I can't think how to start off.
All right, come back to it, cause I'm on it.
He say, "You ain't a woman, you a baby girl living in the latest world, and I'm a grown man."
Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah.
Understand? See what
Yes.
we go through.
Yes.
Is what I owe you.
Yes.
And you should throw that ass back
To me,
right
yeah,
now.
yeah.
I love that song. Like just from beginning to the end, like what
Yeah.
you talking about.
Yes.
It's just the old Lil Wayne, like he was the GOAT.
His
you know?
delivery, his voice. It wasn't all this gangster.
It wasn't the
raw.
auto-tune bullshit.
Yeah, it
Yeah,
wasn't
right.
Yes.
Yes.
It was.
All right.
So that's
It
number
was
2.
real genuine.
And then number 3, it'd have to be my song, What I've Been Through. Like That song really like
What I've been through is the name of it.
what I've
Okay.
been through.
You
Yeah,
wanna
and it's
know
on
my-
Spotify, it's on Apple, it's on
You want to know
everything.
my favorite song of yours? Of course, you probably already know my favorite.
It's the High Heel Tea Pocket. No, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
I gotta
Which
say
one?
the one that she talks about my cousin JB.
Yep,
the
what I've been
one.
through. Yep.
Yeah, that's the one.
That's the one. What I've been through.
I love
All
it.
right.
That's the one you
See,
gotta
I
sing.
gotta make sure
Now
y'all
people
go check it.
now you wanna know. Oh, that's the one you gotta do on her.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That song definitely got me to the next level.
Yes.
Yes, that's the
Yeah,
one
but I
I
will do
love.
it on her for sure.
I love that
Alright.
song.
All right, dedication.
Yep.
Yeah, we're gonna have to get her some tissue by the end of this one. Yeah, she gonna
No, it
she
ain't
gonna cry. This
But
is
no,
one.
the earlier today, I was about to cry. I ain't gonna lie.
No.
It was like,
So is Tony her cousin too?
yeah, she knows.
Okay, so yeah, he was sharing light to
Tony.
Rihanna, and more so
proud of
to
he is
he
to
was
be
saying
my
how proud who she is today in referencing her as a butterfly, based off of upbringings, who she was before, how her whole persona was to what he sees now, and it was really
Made me
dope
wanna
because what's beautiful is like even with you, right? Like I know although you and Rihanna frequent with communication enough to where it's just not like this. Oh my God, but still he was just like, wow, like I'm very proud of you. And the beauty of that, what I was about to say, is that someone came on that actually knows her. Because people know us from now, or they met us during the entrepreneurship journey, even if it was 10 years ago, but you still don't know. Right. You know what I'm saying? The weeds we had to get out of to even get to where you met us 10 years ago to, of course, now. So that was real dope. I love that too.
It was.
Yeah, that's
So
dope.
we're going to shine some light on that.
Yeah.
All right. Before we end this episode, are you gonna spit something for us? You gonna share something for us? You did for the
I can
last
spit a little
one.
some.
All right.
How you want me to wrap that?
Yeah.
How long is that
Feel
one?
good.
I'll say. Opportunity knocking, I'm chasing goals like a stalker. Now I lost my big cousin, he was the Black Paul Walker. I cannot question you, father. Things happen for reasons. I had to move to St. Louis to get back close to my people. Wake up call cause they sleeping, not having faith to believe in my whole family grieving. Like a prayer was the reason I'm metaphorically pleasing. He keep that iron wrist anemic. Hater sick like bulimic, keep getting blessed like I'm sneezing. And even though I'm smiling, I feel the pain from inside. My life is a movie. I pray to God I'm living right. I never be comfortable or content with my life. I want it all, so I'm a ball. It's only right. They want to see me fall to they level suicide. And the only ones that cross me is pedestrians when I drive. And all my friends are dead. I'm the only one alive. And all my friends are dead. I'm the only one alive.
Period.
I was about to snap, but
I know.
you so dope, girl.
Thank you. My
so
voice, y'all.
dope.
Sorry. It's like, yesterday was
Even-
420 days. So
I had a good time.
got a little
You
weird.
recovered. You're like, I'm
You ain't never have people like you ain't never called me back.
Right.
Listen, she working. Well, okay. What's up next for you? We know you have the EP coming soon, and when you come out the rest of those details, you'll drop more info on that. But what's next for Korma? That you can-
A lot, y'all. Like, just stay tuned. I got a lot of shows coming up. Hopefully, be working on a tour with my manager. Like, yeah, so
That's awesome.
Yes.
just
I'm on
find me
a
on
I'm on a tour like
every platform.
where you
Karma
going
Bars.
next?
Yes, look at some video
Period.
vixens in the video.
Exactly. I'm like I'm like, who is that girl dancing?
Oh, and then also shout out to my business too,
Yes.
because that's
Yeah.
going as
Tell-
well.
tell
It's tight and
Tell
tight.
to it,
It's a
yeah.
commercial cleaning company. So any businesses out there that is looking for professional cleaning, contact me.
You don't do homes?
No. So
Okay.
we at first we started off doing residential, but
Yeah.
Like,
Okay. I've been doing good. I created a whole little routine now, and I love to just clean my house now.
yeah, it's so therapeutic. Like it's fun.
That's the exact word. It took a lot for me to just. I was contemplating on selling my house, and because when I got it, if with the intent for like a bigger family, and things changed tremendously, and now it's just be like this big ass house, And so now I literally take the time twice a week, and the girls got their days set for them, but. And I just clean top to bottom, like hours. I'm not concerned with promoting, posting, talking, nothing. Like I
Just
put my phone on
playing.
D&D. I listen to the podcast,
Yep, same.
put some music on, whatever, and light some incense. And so I just clean it top to bottom. So I enjoyed it. And then I thought too, I was like, yeah, I think I kind of can, like something that Rihanna has shared with me before is just start hiring people, to do, especially when I'm traveling a lot. and I will. But I was like, right now, this feels real good.
You do your master cleaning, your
Yeah.
overall cleaning,
Yeah.
like a major clean, because nobody's gonna clean your house like you.
Right.
And then you hire somebody to just do the
maintain.
maintain. Yeah.
Clean the
Come
cat litters.
Yeah, come through, clean the cat litter, come through, sweep your floor, mop your floor. When you come home, you're like, oh,
Smell
my
good.
house
Right?
Yeah.
smell like watermelon fabuloso.
God, my house smell like a.
That was watermelon fabuloso. That shit smells so good.
What you think about Fabuloso though? Because I heard Fabuloso was like this Latino
I'd say, yeah, I
product
don't use-
product
I
that's
would
not
never.
really. It's not really a
I like the
cleaning
watermelon
process
kind.
You
product.
gotta try Mr. Clean or like something
Yeah.
eco-friendly.
Yeah, so that's what I learned.
So I mix fabuloso with bleach.
So
But
what?
I like the fabuloso for the smell.
What
But
I
they got Mr. Clean with the same smell.
Not watermelon.
Oh no, not the watermelon.
what I was told was you do
That
this.
probably do smell good.
You take the Fabuloso and you like boil it and let the aroma
Mm-hmm.
come up.
Fill your
But
house.
cleaning, you know what I mean?
Toxic.
I mix.
Yeah.
Fumes here.
Yeah.
I mix stuff.
Man,
Y'all know I'm a chemist, so
Right.
You be mixing.
it ain't too nice.
I ain't gonna lie, I was cleaning last night, man. And I ain't had nothing left but bleach and pine salt. I said, oh my God, I'm glad nobody ain't coming over because it smell like an 80-year-old woman in here. Man, I just threw bleach all over the place. And I was like, ugh.
Yeah, it's so strong.
I was like, oh, damn. It felt like it got in my mouth. And I was like, girl, chill out. Because my daughter, she gets the cleaning products. But she got Clorox, for real. And I was like, well, I'm used to just being like, blah, blah, blah. And it's not that bad.
Yeah.
But nah, girl, I then took myself out last night messing with that bleach. But anyway, with your cleaning business, we was going to end the episode, but I do want to shine a little bit more light to that too.
Okay.
Because we need to know more about that too.
Because
How
we
long
need
have
you
you
for
been
real.
doing it?
Because you ain't doing no residential. We really need you for the residential.
Yeah. Okay, so I started. Okay, so I started back in January 2023.
Okay.
I was working from home. 'Cause
Okay.
I had a baby during the pandemic. Mm-hmm. She's 4 now,
Oh,
but it was
4 years
2020.
ago. Oh my God.
Yeah,
Okay.
4 years.
Well, I
It's been
thought
a
it was
while.
last year.
No.
About this. Okay. Okay.
No, I feel like the doors kind of opened up a little bit more last year, but
Okay.
yeah, the pandemic was 2020.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I was working from home, and my little baby would always be busting in the room, and I was doing like fraud detection or whatever. So like you got to have like a crispy clean background because you're dealing with like confidential, people like personal information and stuff. So it wasn't working. So I'm like, I got to find something to do, and I already had like a little online boutique, and that was going, okay, but yeah, I was just trying to think of like what I could do. And I had at the time I had like a mentor, a business mentor. He was like all the way in Nigeria, y'all, but he was hella cool. I swear.
Okay. He was
so
he was
cool.
working.
He was really helping me and stuff. So
Yes.
he was just letting me know like with your next business venture, just make sure it's something that adds value to society and it's something that is like high demand, like everybody want. And he said also make sure it's something that you would do, effortlessly and would also like without payment.
Yeah.
Like it's something you wouldn't mind doing because with starting a business you don't get paid up front.
Man.
A lot of people don't know that. Like you got to put money and time, hard work,
Over and over and
dedication.
over.
Yeah. So I'm like, what is something that I like to do? And I like to cook. So I'm like, okay, cooking. But then, cooking is subjective. People might think your food too spicy or too salty or whatever. So I was just like, no, I don't want to do that. So then I started thinking about cleaning because I clean 100 times a day having a toddler, So I was just like, oh, I can make this lucrative, and then I just turned it into a business.
Gone now.
But you know what? What
love
also
that.
inspired me,
Yeah.
the movie Set It Off. I always thought that movie was just so dope. How they
Yeah.
all work together cleaning and stuff, and then they was
Yes.
bank robbing and stuff.
They like-
I always wanted to do that.
Yeah,
Not really the bank
It's like,
robbing.
you don't
I
fashion no money.
I want to do that. My baby like, I want
Not really the bank robbing.
I wanna
That's
do
why
that.
you need to come help pistol whoop Luke.
Yeah, Luther.
No,
Luther
we come there to
janitorial.
help.
And
Yeah, so that movie inspired
the
me.
janitorial
and,
service. It was Luther.
Yep,
And he
Luther.
stole the fucking money.
Yeah, he was-
You the fucking boss, and
He
you
told
stole the
TT,
money.
I'm docking your pay. That's what I be telling people that work for me. I'm
Yeah.
docking your pay.
He was in a hotel with a prostitute. Like,
Man, what money? What money? What you talking about?
Yeah.
Rolexes.
Right.
Whole time he was
But she
money.
ain't
yes,
snitch though.
she did. She's
That's
like,
how he did our motion
She
today.
ain't do the gunner. Look, she ain't do the gunner.
like, man, I ain't seen nothing. So that's really awesome. Where can people tap into the cleaning side, the cleaning service business?
Oh, of course. So you can go to www.tightandtidy.com.
Yes.
Also, you can go to my page. I'm Karma Bars on all platforms,
Mm-hmm.
and yeah, you can find it there.
Okay.
It's
Well,
on Google. It's on everywhere.
well, no, you did just share Korma details, the music side. So look, I'm talking about some Korma, the music side.
Yep.
Okay. All right. Well, anything else you want to share before we end?
Um,
You gave us a song. Oh, I got a question
New
for you.
events coming up.
I've been
Yep,
asking
new
everybody
event,
these questions, and let me know if you have a question to enhance this question.
Okay.
What is one piece of advice that you would share that has helped you, whether it's a quote or just a piece of advice?
Or what would you tell your younger self? Because I know your younger self. Because I raised your younger self.
yeah.
That you would tell your younger self.
What would I
that
tell
you
my
would
younger self?
today.
I would just tell my younger self to pick my head up. Like I was just telling somebody, like when I was younger, I used to always walk with my head down, and I didn't realize how beautiful I was, until I looked up. So I would just tell myself, like you that girl, like what was you
Yes.
thinking about? You let too many
that-
people play with your time.
Yep.
Yes.
Stand on business.
Stand up, stand on business, get your stuff together because. At one time, I thought it was over. I felt like, I was at my peak, and I'm like, it's done. But no, it's never
Always
over.
something
It ain't
to do.
over to the
It's up.
it seems.
What's your favorite quote?
Yes.
And my favorite quote is my favorite quote. I don't know, y'all.
I got
It's
one.
something.
But you didn't ask me, but I got one.
My favorite quote is
Yeah.
like just something like know your worth or something.
Know your worth.
like that.
What's your favorite
Know
quote?
your worth and add tax.
Oh, and I'm gonna ask you too. Know your
That's my
worth and
favorite
ag
one.
tax.
Know your worth and add
Okay.
tax.
What's
So,
your favorite
For
quote?
real, because I don't like somebody
Yeah.
that send you exactly enough. No, send me
Yeah.
some tax.
Send me some extra.
Plus tax.
Exactly.
And I'm taxing your
I might want to get a. I might want to get a brownie too.
That's my favorite
I
quote.
might wanna
And I'm
get
taxing your ass.
a smoothie
At that point,
But no,
instead of a regular drink.
my favorite quote is something that I heard when I was 19, which was every day we use the wrong weapons trying to fight our battles. But if we let go and let God, we'll win every time, right? And I have grown with that quote because it sounds like at that time of my life, like I understood in totality what it meant, everything. I've shared it over and over and over to anyone who would listen once again. And then I think it was like maybe last year, it really something, but it's something with a different perspective, more maturity. And I was like, no matter how much I say, let go, let God, I'm someone that's like hyper vigilant about people, like super paranoid type of person. I'm like, you ain't letting go and letting God, although, you might be chilled or you might be this, but
do I make you
mentally,
let God a little bit more?
I'm sorry.
Do I make you let go and let God a little bit more?
What you mean?
Like me, just being in your space. Do I make you
As a
let go?
person?
Yeah.
From like,
Just as a person.
your influence, your energy. Yes. You. I'm like, what you mean? Which bird out? You know I'm dyslexic. You guys, wait, hold on, wait. I'm more confident now. I look at life different now. And when I say confident, I'm more confident in my relationship, so I can be more present with my friends. For instance, I could be more present with family, and everyone. And that comes from just letting go, letting God, right? And stop trying to fight these battles. Because I think anyone that's around me, they do know, like, I'm a real paranoid person. Like, low key, you be like, damn, bitch, you got all these cameras around you, this and you that. And it's like, yeah, I don't trust nobody, but really it's not about trusting people, it's about yourself. And I mentioned earlier, like, you can't play God, like, let God be God, and you have to learn how to nurture, and which is one of the things about me, which is a beauty, thing about me. And I want to nurture myself and inspire others to nurture themselves as well, So anyways, that's a quote that I learned many years ago, and it continues to grow with me. It does what it means to me today is not what it meant when I was a 19-year-old girl, which was almost 20 years ago, So what's your favorite quote?
I think I told you guys my favorite quote. My favorite quote is that
Put the money on the dresser.
that too.
I heard her say that before. I was like,
Make
what
sure,
did you say?
make sure you don't leave that money on the dresser.
No,
But
joking.
my favorite quote is what I just spoke about a little bit earlier, is that you've yet to meet all the
People,
people that's
yes.
gonna love you in your life.
Yes.
Because I come from a whole situation where I recognize a lot of people that don't show love to you, and they just really just fly by the wayside. And love is genuine and love is real. And when
It's not complicated.
it's
And
not
it's an action.
complicated. It's an action. It's
Yes.
an action word. And when I think of that, I think about people that actually show me the love, and it's so easy, and I enjoy it.
Yeah. You're easy to love.
Yeah.
What's your love languages? Mine, all of them. I'm greedy.
Yes, I would say that.
Rub my feet, tell me I'm pretty, buy me gifts. What else is it? Give me head. No, I don't give me.
Yeah, I'm like that one for sure. I think it's like 7 of them, right? It's supposed
It's
to be
physical touch. That's definitely one.
I'm
It's words of
physical.
affirmation.
Talk to me. Yep.
It's
I think those were
physical touch, words
two
of
biggest
affirmation.
ones, probably.
Buying gifts.
My love language is
You know what?
I like buying gifts because I'm a trick. So if you trick on me, I'm
yeah.
But you know what?
I'm
buy
a
you
trick
some
too.
more stuff. Yeah,
I'm a trick.
You want a
ass
haircut?
bitch, too.
I
I
love
am.
to
I
give,
see.
but
You want a DoorDash at work?
Exactly.
What you
I'm
wanna eat?
a bitch. I'm a bitch that send you roses.
Look,
I'm
I
a
love
trick
to
ass bitch
give,
too, so yeah.
but I feel awkward receiving.
Oh, you one of them type.
Yeah,
I like this. No, I don't want it.
I
What is it?
I will give you everything. I'm a big giver.
yeah.
But if you try to do something for me, I'll be like, no, it's okay. It's cool. I don't know how to receive. I don't.
like to
I
receive.
don't.
I'm like,
I don't.
My love
I'm a
language.
crybaby.
My love language is transparency.
Yeah, my love
love-
language is reciprocation.
Yeah, I
yeah,
love.
for sure.
I love
No, but
transparency.
it's transparency.
I
Yeah, because you are a very
I'm transparent.
transparent
I
person.
love communication. I love what I love. I love to have a good time.
Mhm.
I love people. I love to just like be real with what the fuck you got going on. If you want to eat that bitch pussy, say it. I want to watch, though.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
love
just,
that.
just tell me that you
Yes.
eat a pussy. I'm
I
like
love
put it
that.
on the video.
Yeah, I agree with
Send it to
transparency.
me.
Love
Send it
languages.
to me. I'd be like,
Oh, she talking about some transparency. I'm like, well, what love language is
Yeah,
that?
I love
one?
that. Be honest with me, you know.
Yeah.
You bring
Yeah.
Like Fantasia said, if you don't want me,
Yeah.
that's
It
my
don't-
favorite quote.
it don't-
If you don't want me, then don't talk to me. And we gonna end on that note. Look.
Well, thank
If
you.
you don't want me, then don't talk to me.
Thank you for joining
Free
us
yourself,
again.
nigga.
And y'all gonna be seeing more of Karma very, very soon.
But
Okay,
you
make
don't see her
sure.
with me all the time.
Yeah, make sure y'all
You
stay
know,
tapped in.
I'm her baby
every day.
manager.
Period. And make sure y'all follow me
Follow again where
on all platforms. Karma Bars. It's
Yes.
simple with an S, not a Z.
With a
Because
S.
people been trying me. It's with an S. Yeah.
Thank y'all for listening to the High Heels and
Thank
Tea
you.
podcast. Goodbye.